Sunday is August 11th, the year is 2019. This is part two to that video that I just started. Part two. I don't even know I'm going to name this video yet. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. The guy was going to, the friend I knew who came to the Mercedes-Benz dealership, who's buying all these multi-million-dollar homes that he's going to Airbnb for parties, pool parties, and bar mitzvahs and weddings, has just revealed to me that their AMG T63 $200,000 Mercedes-Benz he's looking at, he's going to rent it out, put it into for rent to other individuals. He's not planning on keeping this car for his own person. Well, I guess he's going to use it himself too, but he also going to rent it out and make some money on it. People do that. I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's a business venture. He probably can make some money off of it. It's an expensive car to be renting out like that. So, back, folks, the thing about these two men that I met at the dealership that kind of concerned me is they both call themselves entrepreneurs. But they're looking for other people to invest with them. And Orlando, the guy who started the dealership, was actively asking me, was I interested in investing in some more real estate? I don't do real estate investment right now. It's choking my ass. I don't do real estate investment right now because the real estate is too high. And I don't see an out. How are you going to get rid of this stuff? You're buying it at the peak of the market. So I don't think you're going to see much of a return other than giving keys back to the bank when the market tanks. And I strongly feel we are going to see a correction in real estate that's actually starting to take place now as we speak. Now, if you got these houses 4, 5, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, I think you'd probably be able to cash out, sell them and make some profits and flee the housing market. Buying them now in hopes of making some money, I'd be careful. There probably are some opportunities out there. People get stuff for nothing all the damn time. You really have to hunt high and low to make sure a really shrewd real estate investor can probably find some very good deals. Tax sales, all kinds of stuff out there. But when you're looking at multi-million-dollar homes, I don't know about that. I'd be careful with them damn houses, because that can be a catastrophe. But we all have dreams and aspirations, so I don't want to shoot down their dreams. The guy who's opened up the vegan restaurant that I met at the dealership. But what concerns me is that you're looking for people to invest with you as you're up here looking at expensive cars, $200,000 cars. And the very first guy who was in there, maybe he might be looking at their car as an investment too, to rent out to other people too. I don't know. He didn't say that to me, but he did say he was looking for investors for his vegan smoothie restaurants, and his vegan. He had vegan smoothies. You know, vegan's really big now, so vegan smoothies and vegan restaurant is going to be a buffet style restaurant that he's opening somewhere in Decatur, Decatur, Ellenwood area. They do need some restaurants up there. But it's very concerning when you see these individuals in these dealerships. I couldn't imagine what these dealerships dealing with these scam artists running, because they're just scam artists talking all this shit. Because I was in there getting a flat tire fix and trying to get the hell on. Every time I'm going to the dealership, I had my financing already in place, brought the car and drove it off the lot. I didn't have time to just be standing up there negotiating. That white S-Class I have down there was on the showroom floor. I was going to have them move all these cars around just so I could drive this car. I'd already driven one before. I bought the car and came back when they cleaned it up and brought it out, moved the other cars around. When I got back up there, it was all they had parked right outside, and I drove the car home. I guess I'm trying to say you got to be careful out here. Because everything that glitters ain't gold. You got a lot of hustlers running around Atlanta. Atlanta's a hustling town. I got hustled this year. I'm just keeping it real. Xavier hustled me. Xavier saw a kind-hearted person who took an interest in him And he hustled me using my emotions and feelings, and he saw an opportunity. He ran with it with a bunch of lies, nonsense, and bullshit. He was able to get in where he knew he could fit in by manipulating and lying to me and playing a vicious game. He didn't think it was going to end up with him in the courthouse, but he did. So I'm looking at these brothers and this cons and scams they're running, and I have a sneaky suspicion they're going to end up in the courthouse too. Because I've seen how this stuff is with these people, these con artists running around Atlanta. You got a lot of con artists here. You will never hear me say to anybody, I'm looking for an investor. Because I'm not. If I can't figure it out on my own, if I can use my own money, or ground up my own cash, I don't need nobody to invest in me any damn thing. In fact, I don't even want business partners like that because I've tried that. It's a disaster. So I don't want no investors' money to go into real estate. People are always approaching me about investing in this and investing in that and helping them with this and doing this and we gonna do. No, we ain't. This is going to end disasters dealing with these niggas. I'll do it on my own. I figured it out on my own. It was hard enough doing shit with Earl. A nigga outside, just a random nigga that I really don't even know, I'm invest with your ass? Hell no. You ain't about to take my money and run out to the Mercedes-Benz dealership and buy a damn Mercedes-Benz. I told y'all the time I gave his attorney $100,000, he ran off and renovated his kitchen with my fucking money. Supposed to be held in an escrow account. He didn't renovate his kitchen. Gutted it. You renovated the entire kitchen with my $100,000. That's supposed to be an escrow. He's still practicing all the day. I could have destroyed that nigga. When them church and Christmas. Oh, Jesus. Walter, you can trust me. I just love the Lord. I fell for that bullshit. Fell for it. Took my $100,000 and renovated his motherfucking kitchen. Renovated his kitchen. Didn't even think about that. I'm just renovate my kitchen. Where's the money? That's supposed to be an escrow. Out of all the people, I was the only one who got my money back. That he stole his money from. So I've learned my lesson about these niggas when it comes to money. It doesn't matter their background, their education. This was a well-known attorney who had even worked as a prosecutor. He worked as a judge here in Atlanta. Well-known attorney. Don't trust these niggas. You can't trust them. And I ain't even talking about black niggas too. Some of y'all get it out. He's talking about black folks. No, I'm talking about niggas. They come in many shapes, forms, fashions, and colors and creeds. They got niggas up there on Mars. When they get there, they say, there's some niggas up here. I guarantee you some niggas living up there on Mars when we find them. They exist. They everywhere, all over this universe. So I would tell people be careful. You got some con artists out there. And I keep hearing these stories from people. Everybody wants to be in a loving relationship. We all do, you know. But you got all these people out here trying to con you. You don't know what's real and what's fake. And a good con artist, a person who's good at manipulating and conning people, you won't know what they're up to until it's done. You know, that motherfucker got my ass. The thing of it is, not to get got a second time around. Y'all, you know, I got rid of Xavier. Put his ass on full-blown blast all over the motherfucking internet. Laid his ass out, drug his ass for days and months and weeks. He's screaming and hollering. You would think people would be like, I'm going to stay the fuck away from Walter. I got more niggas trying to try my ass. They lined up. It's amazing to me. If anything, I'd say, I'm going to stay the fuck away from Walter because that nigga don't play. If I know my shit ain't right, they texting, calling, ringing, calling, texting. What do you want, nigga? Didn't I tell you I'm not being bothered with y'all niggas no more? Didn't I tell you this door's locked? I'm not like that, Walter. You can't put everybody in the same boat, right? I'm not in the mood for dealing with you niggas right now. I'm just not. So it would make no sense for me to kick Xavier out and let another dumbass in here. I'll take my chances with Earl. At least I know what he about. You other motherfuckers out there, I see what y'all about. I really don't know what y'all about. You're saying one thing, but you're doing something else. Tired of niggas. Ignorant ass motherfuckers. I can't trust them. You know, I love when people say, yeah, I've been in Atlanta for 30 motherfucking years. 30 motherfucking years. I have not really met many black folks who got their shit together here. Walter, you hanging with the wrong crowd. I done met all kinds of people. Gay, straight. There's always something going on in the background. I don't care if they're black or white. You think they got it going on? There's some bullshit going on. That's how they got where they are. And you can't trust them, black, white. When you meet somebody who got it going on online, you really got to say, what did you do to get there? Unless they inherited the money from their family members. Do you have some people who genuinely worked hard for it? Yeah. But they're very few and far in between. They did something dirty to get where they at. You better believe that. I went last night and watched a TV movie called The Kitchen last night. And it's set in Hell's Kitchen with Tiffany Haddish and I forget that white girl. And this was their first serious roles that they played. I'm very familiar with the story of Hell's Kitchen and what it went through in the late 70s. And I know what took place in Hell's Kitchen because I've read all about Hell's Kitchen. I always loved New York. So I've always researched the neighborhoods and stuff, although I never lived there. I like to read and stuff. But I know about everybody should know about Hell's Kitchen and how that area, how horrible it was back in the 70s. And with the mafia and gang members down there and all kinds of shit going on. And the police were nowhere to be found. And it was just awful. Trashy neighborhoods. Hell's Kitchen was much, it's gentrified now. They got rid of folks that were there. They were white. And with niggas, they got rid of down there. They gentrified and got rid of all them folks that were living there before. And they were white folks. But anyway, went and saw that movie. It was a very interesting movie about crime and how criminals live like normal lives with their children, going to church. But in the background, there's a whole lot of shit going on, and you wouldn't know what was going on. Y'all better be careful. But anyway, yeah, I got a lot of folks who have attempted to weasel their way into my home and into my life. No, I'm not playing no more. I'm just tired. I don't even have any interest in that shit no more. You know, that was a wake-up call for me. And, it's just, I can't take the chance with my life with these individuals. I just don't trust people. Because every time I've allowed myself to trust someone, it turned into a disaster. And like I say, I fought my ass for trusting them niggas to begin with. For breaking my boundaries to let these motherfuckers in. Stick to my strict rules. No, you cannot ride my car. No, you cannot come into my home. No, we ain't sitting up at Houston's eating steaks. No. If I want to go to Houston, I'll call my mama. I'll burn a ham to get dressed. We going to Houston. Put that nice wig on I brought you. Let's go. But the rest of you niggas, I'm sorry. You be lucky to go sit at Nathan's Hot Dogs with me and have some fries, hot dogs and french fries at this point in my life. Lucky. Consider it so. That'd be a gourmet meal because that's about as good as it's ever going to get. No, we will not be eating steaks at Houston's, Papa Do's, or any of these other places. Hell no. Unless you paying for it. And even then, no thank you. I can pay for my own steaks. I just don't want to bother with people. And they bullshit. Because, I keep running into these individuals, like at the Mercedes-Benz dealership. I'm minding my business, and both those people came up to me. I really didn't want to have conversations with them. I'm just waiting to get my tire fixed with business opportunities. No, thank you. I'm not interested in the vegan smoothie business. Go talk to the girl down there. They got them slutty vegan burgers. She probably needs some vegan smoothies. They open up next door to her, and people standing up in line about them some slutty vegan hamburgers. Might want a smoothie while they waiting up there for hours to eat that mess. I'm not really into all that vegan mess any damn way. I like a good steak and ground beef hamburger. You won't catch me in line. I wish her success with the slutty vegan hamburger she's doing down there. That's all vegan hamburger that tastes supposed to. But I'm not really waiting lines for no 3-4 hours for that mess. Now when I can run my ass on over to one of these burger places, gourmet burger places, and get the real deal, I eat that. I'd be done and gone in 30 minutes. But I wish her success. She's opened up 2 other locations. Good. I told him to go down there. I said, what you standing here for? Looking at this Mercedes-Benz. Run on down there next to her and open up your vegan smoothie shop next door. Right next door to her. Open up vegan smoothies. That makes more sense. So instead of looking at this $206,000 Mercedes. I love blacks that do have dreams and aspirations. But let's be realistic. How many people can afford or need a $206,000 Mercedes-Benz? $206,000 plus tax, tag, and title. They can keep that motherfucker. They're going to be worth half that in a year. Yeah, maybe not half, but it's going to drop in value as soon as you drop it out of that lot. You better believe that. You better be trying a good deal. These 2 Mercedes I got parked out here, I got good deals on those cars. I have a friend who worked for Mercedes-Benz headquarters. That's how I got them 2 cars. And if I want to get rid of them, I can get rid of them. Might make a little money. Versus, I'm not upside down. I checked the values on these cars. My miles are low. That's why I was shocked with that tire, boy. This car ain't got no miles on it. And I got to replace this damn tire. That car barely got 4,000 miles on it. I had it almost going on a year. Get rid of this damn thing. I'm paying these damn tires. I go through cars, so I keep my miles low. I know to keep the miles low. So they see my cars come on live. They say, well, it's practically new. We can say, they can say it's a new car. The miles are low, looks new, the interior's fine, everything ain't nothing. They can put it back. They can pop it right back on that showroom floor and say, pre-certified, certified pre-owned. Car ain't been nowhere. I drove that white car down to Florida once. I drove the black car down in Florida. That BMW truck out there, I ain't took it nowhere. It's been sitting right here in Atlanta. I can get rid of those cars. I'm not upside down on any of them. I mean, I'm upside down in this. I mean, they'll give me what I owe. I know I can break even at these. And get out of them. If that would be the case. But that $206,000 Mercedes, good luck. Because there ain't too many people can afford it. I don't know. I'd be careful with something that expensive. And you talking about renting it out and getting all the miles on it. You know that's when it's disastrous. People rent cars. They drive all up and down Peachtree Street. Flossing. That car going to have 100,000 miles on it before you know it. You can't get buy an expensive $206,000 car and then rent it out. I know people do this down in Florida. Tourists, they making a killing down there. Tourists coming into town. When I was at the last time I was in Miami, this guy was trying to get me to rent this car, and I was like, I ain't about renting that damn shit. It was beautiful. It was a Bentley convertible. And he was like, you can rent it for the day for like $100 or $200. It was something. It wasn't expensive for some hours that day. You rent this Bentley convertible. First, I was 100 fucking degrees down there. I didn't want no. I already drove my convertible down there. I had to top up on it. I wasn't gonna rent no Bentley convertible to drive around that heat. Oh hell no. It was too damn hot. I think that was a $300,000 car. So it might have been $200 or $300 for the day or something. It was something up there. But I guess if you, I know they make money off these cars. So I'm not knocking that hustle. It is a hustle, a genuine hustle. I can see in those places, and people do it here in Atlanta. I don't see the market being as big for renting out those expensive cars here in Atlanta. I don't know. I couldn't tell you that. I'm not in that industry. Nor am I looking to invest in that industry. I'm not looking to invest in anything, truth be told. Unless it's something I come up on my own. I do want to do a gym that I'm going to own myself, not with another investor. No, do it myself. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about that. I don't even know how to name these videos. The con games in Niggerville, I think is what I'm leaning towards. But it is Sunday. I'm about to get off this thing. I didn't realize all this phone was ringing. But today is Sunday. I am going to do one more video about this damn Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide while I'm thinking about it. But anyway, today is Sunday. It is August 11th. The year is 2019. Everything that glitters ain't gold. I had to learn that lesson the hard way. Like I've said, I take full responsibility for the things and events that happened in my life in 2019 and the year before and the year before that. Because I allowed this chaos and confusion into my life. I didn't know I was allowing it in at that time, but I violated certain rules that I put in place to protect me. The number one rule is don't trust these niggas. Because when you violate that number one rule right there, you've already then set yourself down a path for failure. Don't trust these niggas. They cannot be trusted. They're too devious and too low down and too dirty. They're some dirty motherfuckers. You can't do business with them. You can barely have a relationship with them. But you know you can, so how are you going to trust them? The games and lies and manipulations, it just doesn't make any sense. And the bullshit. You don't know left or right. There's a character that comes around to see me all the time over here. Claims to be straight. But I know he's not straight. I know people he's had sexual relationships with. I know he's gay, but he swears to me he's straight. But I know the nigga gay. I'm like, dude. And I want to tell him this, but I don't say nothing. No big deal to me. But I know why you're coming around here. But, why lie? You can play all these games and stuff. I really don't care. I know you like me. It's cool. But ain't nothing going to happen between the two of us. That's why I ain't asking. He popped in last night. He's just been talking about 10, 15 minutes. I said, I'm going to go to, I got to go take care of something. That's another thing. I hate when people show up to my house unannounced. And he caught me out there walking his dog. And I was like, here he comes. Because the gate was broke outside. And after I repeatedly told him, I was just in the area. I said, you're always in this area. That's kind of odd because you live on the other side of town. What are you doing down here? I don't trust these niggas. You were not just so happen to be in the area. I'm not that stupid. What are you doing down here? What were you doing over here? You can answer that. I don't have time for them games. But anyway, today is Sunday, August 11th, the year 2019. Give me a few seconds. I am going to do a video about Mr. Epstein's so-called suicide. I think it's a little bit more than that, but we'll talk about that later. Anyway, today is Sunday, August 11th, 2019. I know it's 2019. It's about 12:30. I'm out of here and I'll see you all later.